What if I told you that Republicans can be liberal? Would you believe me? But what if I told you that there are Republicans out there who identify with liberal ideologies, yet still probably call themselves Republicans? It's a concept that challenges our understandings of party affiliations and beliefs that come with them. Now, understanding political identities can be a challenge, especially when we're conditioned to view the world through a binary lens, meaning like it's only this or that, black or white, or right and wrong. We assume that someone's party affiliation automatically dictates their stance on certain key issues. The truth is, people are complex.
What the hell is going on?
I told you, he's tired.
I mean, with you. What's going on with you? I know you. I know you better than anyone. This isn't you.
And their beliefs often defy categorization. It's not uncommon for individuals to hold beliefs that contradict their party's official stance, or even switch, parties altogether. This raises an interesting question: is that could there be Republicans who secretly hold liberal beliefs yet choose to remain within the party? The more we delve into this concept, the more we realize that party affiliations are not always a reliable indicator of someone's beliefs. In reality, many Republicans hold liberal views on specific issues, even if they don't identify, as liberal. For instance, some Republicans may be pro-choice, support LGBTQ rights, or advocate for environmental protection, all traditionally, for the most part, liberal stances and beliefs. That doesn't mean that they suddenly become a liberal Democrat, but rather they're choosing to prioritize certain issues over party loyalty. The question is, how many of these Republicans,
the 11 leading Republican candidates for president, are at their podiums? They are
hold these quote-unquote liberal beliefs. What do you think? It becomes clear that party affiliations are not always a reflection of someone's deep held beliefs. Some of the questions that can come from that is like, why are they choosing to stay within the party if they're going against certain beliefs? Well, it's because when you think about, like I was saying earlier, Republican, and when you look at Democrat, it's a very wide spectrum. So you have conservative Democrats, and you have conservative Republicans, you have liberal Republicans, and you have liberal Democrats, and then you have a lot more other groups and factions that exist actually. In media, a lot of the times you'll hear them say, "Oh, conservative are Republicans," but it's like that's not always true. So I live in the state of Michigan, and I'm not sure how accurate this is, but there was a guy who was running for Senate. His name was John Fitzgerald. When he was first running, I think, again, I could be wrong, but he was considering himself to be a conservative Democrat. Someone who's, not educated on that could be like, oh, so conservative, okay, he's actually a Republican in disguise. When it's just like, no, he's not. He's a Democrat. Because, there's other stances that we probably didn't agree with. Now, I don't remember exactly what he ended up doing. I know he's running again this year, or he ran again. Not sure if he won. I want to go into another example of some Republicans who hold liberal views on certain issues. Example, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a Republican governor who prioritized environmental protection and supported same-sex marriage. These stances are usually associated with Democrats, yet he remained a proud Republican throughout his political career. It's just not one way to view it. It's not like, oh, I'm Republican, so I have to hold XYZ beliefs always, or I'm Democrat and I have to always, hold, vice versa. And another case is the log cabin Republicans. They're a group of LGBTQ individuals who identify as Republican, despite their, party's historically conservative stance on LGBTQ rights. Again, just really complex, and really you can't just group someone into a certain group because they're part of a group. Everything is individual. Point of me making this video, especially because it's after election time, remember that a lot of the times you'll hear stuff or read stuff or watch stuff on the news, YouTube, or whatever else, even this right now is YouTube. You have to question what you're looking at. Otherwise, you're probably just gonna fall into some of the things that other people fall into, or certain narratives that aren't actually necessarily even true. You can consider yourself a conservative and be a Democrat. It's not this or that, it's not you have to, it's not a life or death situation, not for the most part. So what do you think? Do you believe that there are Republicans who are secretly liberal? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check out my other videos for more in-depth topics about finances, real estate, and sometimes political. Now, I actually don't do political, but this time I did because it does affect your finances. All right, anyways, see you in the next video. Peace.